this video, I'm building a festive ice ring in Bloxburg to celebrate the winter season. Here's the inspo. Let's start building. We have a freshly bought empty plot to start this off to have a lot of space for new ideas, because I actually already had a lot of ideas, but then I also asked my mom for ideas and I also asked ChatGPT, so trust me, I have plenty of ideas. I'm so excited to start this. I'm just gonna read out the list of things that I thought I could maybe add. It's kind of just a list of ideas, as I said. So first we have speakers, then fairy lights, glow lanterns, and light posts. After that we have a snack bar where we could sell snacks, cozy hot chocolate and coffee, you know, that type of vibe. Then we can have a sort of skate rental place slash shed. I also thought that we could add a cafe in this plot, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to do that in this video. Then as decorations we can have snowmen. For the people who would hypothetically come here, we can have rest areas, so like fire pits and seats and benches and all that. We can have some cute little archways, so adorable. I love that idea. I also thought it would be really cool to have a snowball fight area. Like, how cool would that be, honestly? And then ChatGPT suggested photo ops and a sledding area. I would love to do everything, but I'm just not sure if we're gonna have enough time to do that all in this video, so we're gonna have to see. Worst case, maybe I can do a part 2. Maybe. If we decide to keep building on this plot, maybe we can have a cafe sort of like here, maybe. And then over like here, we could have like mountains. This is just like an outline of what we're doing. This is not the final result at all. And then here we can have like the sort of snack bar thing and the skate rental place. Am I gonna have to make like custom shaped walls? Because this is not looking good. Oh no. Oh well, it's just an outline. I feel like this has a lot of potential and I'm loving it. First, I'm thinking this can be some sort of ice path kind of thing that you can like skate on outside the skating ring. And then we can have like a thing outside here that's like where you can walk and it's not ice. My first question is, can we actually use skating ice all over this? Because it's probably gonna pop out like this. Also, I hope it's not gonna look or be glitchy. Okay, it looks a bit glitchy, but good thing you can skate completely fine. Awesome. Oh wait, I literally just thought I can probably rotate these. Why didn't I think of that sooner? That is gonna look so much better if I just rotate them. I can probably cover these parts with like snow piles or something. Okay, so this is the border and now I just have to fill it in.
A few hours later.
So for the ice ring, to kind of decorate it, I thought we could use like pillars and then put like string lights and garlands and all sorts of things. I think that would be so cute if we can actually do it. Just putting the ice in this ice ring was so much work. Also, I know I'm saying ice ring and it's supposed to be an ice rink, but I just can't get myself to say ice rink. I wish they had like bigger lights that weren't necessarily brighter. I love to use these spherical string lights because we can see them so much more, but I feel like they're too bright for this. Okay, no, that is way too bright and also very low. I like the look of the lights, but I feel like the pillars are still too wide, even though I went with the thinnest round pillar. So I think I'm gonna have to use a cylinder instead. That's probably gonna be even more expensive. Great. How? To put garlands that actually looked good, I started by placing thin pillars, which I made out of a cylinder basic shape, all around the ice ring. Then I placed every individual string of lights from every pillar on the side to the main pillar in the center of the ice. When that was done, I placed string lights connecting both main pillars and made string lights from the center pillars connect to it. In case this isn't very clear, you can see what I'm doing at the same time, so I hope that helps. It was a very long and tedious process, but I found it to be extremely worth it in the end, as it gave a wonderful vibe to the place, which you'll see in the tour at the end of the video. Update, it's the next day and this is looking so good. I love it, but we still have a lot to do, so I'm not gonna yap for 20 minutes this time. Let's start building. The front here is kind of empty, but I don't really know what to do there. Over here, maybe we can have like a rest area kind of in the forest. Maybe, does that make any sense? Like if I put a bunch of trees like this, let's just imagine we have like a whole forest here. That actually looks good. I could put like fire pits or maybe a fire pit and then tables or something. I think this one looks good. And then we can have stumps or maybe chairs around it. I don't know which one looks better, so I might do a mix of both. I'll experiment with that a little bit more when the trees are like up all the way. I kind of want to start decorating this area now, so let's start doing that. I actually recently switched schools from a private school to a public school, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, why did you do that? Because a lot of people wish they could go to a private school and they can't. For me, it's really the opposite. Well, not really. If there was a private school next to my house, I would probably go there instead, but the closest private school to my house is like an hour away. And that's the school I used to go to. And I'm kind of sick of traveling that much, because especially I was taking the school bus, so it was taking even more time, which was not fun. That was one of the reasons why I started going to a public school. There's other reasons. Actually, there's plenty. First, I was kind of bored in school. Like, I know going to a public school doesn't seem like it's gonna fix boredom. Private schools are supposed to teach you more, but actually, that's kind of a myth and not really a truth. I actually can't really see a difference between both of the schools I went to. That's kind of crazy. There's really not that much difference between them, or at least the two schools I went to. But like, the private school I went to was known as one of the really good ones, like the one you wanted to go to, and the public school I'm going to right now is known as the worst one, like the one you do not want to go to, and I can't really see a difference. So yeah, that's particular.
The next day.
We're making progress slowly but surely. I made this kind of snowball fighting area off camera. It's very simple, but you'll have to wait till the tour to see it. Other than that, the skating kind of path around the ice rink is done. This part is decorated as you saw, and we also have a path going all around the ice path for people who just want to walk. And these two fire pits too. I started them. Oh, and obviously trees. The forest is like not complete, but this can be like a baby forest kind of thing. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Anyways, I really want to start doing the snack bar right now, so let's go on to that. This build is actually taking way longer than I expected it to take. I'm probably like over 4 hours into this build. That's insane. I've spent that much time on this build already and it's not even done. I really didn't expect it to take that long, but I think it's coming out really nicely. Like, I'm so excited for this to be finished so we can finally see the final result. And at night on top of that, it's gonna be so pretty with all the lights. I cannot wait. So I'm super excited to finish it just to see the final result. Anyways, for this snack bar, since the walls were really wonky, I decided to do it kind of like smaller, really as a snack bar and not like a whole snack building, because that's kind of what I was going for at first, but not anymore. Now we're really gonna go for like a kind of like a pop-up thing, you know? It's tiny and it looks like you're gonna hit your head on it, but really you're not going to. It's fine. I promise. I'm sorry for the person who's gonna have to stand at this stand, because it's not gonna be the nicest thing ever, because there's probably gonna be snow and all that and it's just like a stand, but it's okay. We don't have to talk about that. The part that I'm slightly worried about though is the roof, because I can't actually put a triangle here unless I make the walls thicker, and I don't really feel like doing that.
Bruh.
So you may or may not have guessed already that I really like skating. That's part of the reason why I built a skating rink, because I would really love to come here. I would love for this place to be a real place in real life. I would be there all the time because it's so cute already. And also obviously I'm like making it my style, so of course I'd love to be here. I actually went skating with my best friend recently at the park that's close to my house. house. And the ice wasn't very pretty. We didn't stay there for very long because there's a lot of people who just arrived and we don't like people. So we just noped out of there. Like, there's people, then we are gone. People arrive, we leave. So that was kind of sad that we just left. It was also very cold and we weren't really prepared for the cold. But all that to say that I really enjoyed it. And it was the first time I went skating this winter because nothing's frozen. I have no idea how it's taking this long for it to be actually winter. There was barely any snow on Christmas. I live in Canada. Usually we get snow, like a lot of snow. And usually it's cold. And now it wasn't. And also, is this crooked? I feel like it's crooked. Yeah, that's definitely crooked. Back to what I was saying for the 1000th time, because I have inattentive ADHD and I cannot stay on one topic for the life of me. I'm not really sure how to describe this quite right, but I kind of just feel like I'm free when I'm on the ice. I'm not the person who's constantly falling at all. I'm able to not fall. I'm actually pretty good at skating, like not to brag or anything, but I can skate like on one foot. Last winter, I actually practiced a lot like skating on one foot, like not being scared of it because it's very scary to just glide on the ice on one little tiny piece of metal. So I practiced that a lot, and I also started doing the like kind of crouch thing. You know, when you almost sit on the ice but not quite? You know what I'm talking about? I hope you do, because I really don't know how to explain this. The thing that's like making it hard for me to like improve my skating and like that crouch thing, skating on one skate and all that, it's hard for me to actually like practice and improve because there's always people around me and I'm scared of what they're gonna think if I fall, if I don't do it right, if I'm just half crouching on the ice. I probably look like a weirdo. So I worry a lot about others and like what they can think of me, but I also kind of don't care. I don't know, it's weird. I don't want others to see me and think something bad, but if they say something bad about me or to me, then I don't care. It's really strange. I'm gonna put a temporary fridge on the side just so I can go get food and put it on the thing. I really want to go skating with my friends, and I went with my best friend, but then my second best friend doesn't want to go because she's just not the best at skating. Like, I asked her if she wanted to go and she said she was just gonna be skating on her butt the whole time because she was gonna be falling the whole time. And she didn't really feel like doing that, so can't really skate with her, so I can only really skate with one friend, but that's okay. We get along together really great. There's a reason why she's my best friend. We both have the same sense of humor and sarcasm. It's awesome. I've never met anyone else that can understand my sarcasm properly, or who can like relate to it and be sarcastic just the same way that I am. So having her as my best friend is truly awesome. There's other reasons why we're best friends, of course. It's not just our sense of humor and sarcasm, but that's a really nice part of our friendship. We have the same sense of humor and we're both sarcastic all the time. I think this snack bar is full enough, so I think we're done with the food, but I want to do some sort of sign kind of here, like that says snack bar. I think maybe we can do that with a vertical plank and kind of like put it here and then drag it down. Yeah, kind of like this. And then we can put like string connecting it to the top somehow. I love just tiny little signs. I have no idea why, but I think they're just so cute. I'm fangirling over signs. Something's wrong. While I'm building this, I quickly want to thank you all, every single person that is watching this video. You are helping my channel so much, especially the people who are still watching by now, because I know people clicked off already. So the ones who stick here, thank you so much. You're really helping my small channel grow fast. So really, I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try to keep making weekly videos, even though it's not always easy. Anyways, now's the time for a drastic subject change. Cats. I have a cat. I like cats. There's a stray cat that's coming to my house a lot recently. Well, they're not actually coming to my house a lot, but they're like going on our front yard and under the stairs, kind of like inside a plant. Kind of strange, but like every morning I see little kitty cat footsteps and it just makes me smile. Also, I think I saw the cat when I was walking home from school, just outside roaming around. I think he's like switching from house to house. Maybe someone in the neighborhood owns that cat and is kind of just like an outdoor cat. Maybe he's a stray. I don't really know. I've never really seen him very close, so can't really tell. Anyways, let's chit chat about my cat now. He's fat. Actually, the vet says he's okay, but like he's kind of chunky. He has really long paws though, like way longer than average. So that he's a bit bigger than other cats is like kind of balanced, but yeah, he's big. He's definitely my cat. He does not want others to approach him. I can do whatever I want with him. Kind of strange, but I love him. I think he's like 8 years old now. He's an old, fat, grumpy cat, but he's not grumpy with me. I can literally do whatever I want with him, and he doesn't care. He'll just let me do it. But if even just my stepdad comes close, my cat is meowing aggressively for him to get away. He would never actually hurt someone for them to get away, but it's pretty obvious he's not a social cat. He's just like me, not very social. I literally get so awkward when I'm around others, and I also get really anxious, so that is not a fun combination. Anxiety plus awkwardness, not fun at all, because I get anxious, so then I get awkward, so then I get even more anxious because I'm awkward, so then I get even more awkward because I'm anxious, and it's just a vicious cycle. It never stops. That is why I tend to avoid social interactions at all costs. Huge team project that we are given a whole month to do because of how big of a project it is. I'm doing it alone. I'm getting better though. I'm working hard on it, trying to not be so awkward and anxious and stressed and unable to speak. You can probably hear me from very, very far away from the mic. Because I am very far away from the mic, I'm currently taking off my sweater because I just realized it's 28 degrees Celsius in the room that I'm in. I am cooking alive. It is so hot. So, skating rental place. Oh, I forgot I wanted to put stools here. There's probably only one person that's gonna be here on the stool, but I'm putting two anyways. Why? I don't know. Then for the skate rental place, I really have no idea what I'm even supposed to put here. We don't have skates in Bloxburg. To be completely honest, I don't think anyone even cares what this building looks like inside. So I'm actually kind of just gonna put a shelf, fill it up with rollerblades, and then call it quits because I have no idea what else to do. If you have any idea how I can make this place better, definitely comment it in the comment section down below. I'll be super happy to read, and also I could change it for part 2 of this because we're doing a part 2. It's official. Your girl is doing a part 2, maybe even a part 3. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what a skate rental sort of shed thing would look like. I don't know what else they would have here. So guess that's all we're doing. You know what that means? I'm done building, so it's time for the tour.